Hi guys, Chris here and welcome to Marathon Training Week 15. Well guys, it's Wednesday evening and I'm out for a long run. Yeah, a little bit strange I know, but got some other plans for the weekend. It just so happened this was the best day to come out. I'm going to do 25 kilometers or around 2.5 hours of running at easy pace. Yeah, recovered very well from last week's 20 miler at marathon pace. And in fact, I've been out on both Monday and Tuesday and done 10k runs at fairly steady pace. And now out for the 25k long run. So really front loading this week, which I wouldn't always advise, but legs feeling good. And yeah, as I say, got some other stuff planned for later in the week. So I've had a few people ask about what I do in my taper, and this is just what I do. So for this marathon, I've done my longest long run 4 weeks out from the marathon. As I say, this week's a bit different because what I'm doing at the weekend, so long run's actually midweek, but I've reduced it down to 25k already. Then the week after, that long run is going to reduce down to half marathon distance. And then the final long run, a week out from the marathon, is going to be 16k. And I'll also be reducing down from the 5 runs per week that I'm doing at the moment to 4 runs and then 3 runs. So that final week will probably just have a couple of runs in it. So that's what I do. I know different people do different things. Okay, well, it's starting to get a bit dark now, so let's fast forward to Saturday. Well guys, Saturday now, and I've just run a park run, but not my normal park run. I came over to Nonsuch Park in Cheam, on the outskirts of London, because they were celebrating their 400th park run. Wow. So I've just done that. I can't tell you the time, unfortunately. I'll put it up on the screen because I forgot to stop my watch again. Oh well. And it is a lovely park here in Nonsuch, and I will be doing a park run video of the run I've just done, so do check that one out as well because it's really nice and scenic here. And it's May the 4th, so it was Star Wars themed, so lots of good costumes out there on the course.
Well, it's Sunday afternoon now and I have just taken part in a race. Yeah. I like to take part in local races when they happen, especially when they're supporting a really good charity. So I took part in the YMCA Fun Run, happens every year, and this was the 20th year it's been running. Last couple of years I've done the 5 mile race. Well, this year I went for something a bit different and I've tried my luck at the 1 mile race. They also have lots of kids races, it's for all the family really. So I've done a race vlog for the event. So if you haven't seen that already, can I recommend you go over and watch that first? Because what I'm going to do now is a bit of a race recap. So you want to see the actual race itself before I do the recap really. So I'll put a card up above, go and watch that and then come back to this video for the recap. Okay, so for the recap, as with most races of a short distance, everyone really starts fast and this was no difference here. So the hooter went, we all set off. Then as we turned the bend and headed up the hill, the first 2 runners started to pull away. That left a group of maybe 5 or 6 runners around me. So we got to the top of the hill and things started to shape out a little bit and I moved into 4th place. At this point I glanced at my watch and it was showing an average pace of about 3 minutes and 30 seconds per kilometre, which for me was way too fast. So I let the 3rd place runner pull away a bit along the top stretch as we ran towards the lake. Then I tried to maintain that gap as we ran around the lake and then started heading in towards the woods. coming out of the woods, I noticed I was starting to close the gap a little bit, but I didn't feel like I was increasing my pace, so it felt like he was slowing down a bit. Then as we climbed along the top ridge, I continued to reel him in and then got past him and moved into third place. So I managed to hold that for about 350 metres, but I could feel he wasn't too far behind. And then coming around the bend and into the downhill stretch towards the finish, he put on a magnificent sprint, and I just saw that, and there was absolutely no way I was going to try and follow that. So I finished the race in 4th place with a time of 6 minutes and 58 seconds for the 1 mile course. Now, according to my watch and other people's, it wasn't actually a mile, it was about 1.8 kilometres, which is a fair bit over a mile really. So got to be happy with that time, and I just saw it wasn't a flat course by any means. It was good to do something a bit different. It was good to get out there, have some fun, support a local charity, and just sort of end off this week of training for the marathon doing that activity. So next weekend I'm doing another race, and this one is actually one I've been looking forward to for some time. It's the Run Gatwick half marathon. So that's going to be happening 2 weeks out from my marathon, and actually on most training plans, 2 weeks out, half marathon distance, that's probably about the right distance for a long run. Now I've got to play that one carefully really. I'm not going to go for a PB or anything silly like that, so I'll be taking it fairly easy, going out to enjoy the event and enjoy the day. So guys, I do hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please do give the video a like, hit the thumbs up button, and if you're new to the channel, why not consider subscribing? But for now guys, goodbye.